The 3 rules of abbreviations in Chinese. 要不要喝真奶？我们北车见。Have you noticed that we often use abbreviations in daily life? Some abbreviations are so common that we even forget their full names. Like 高铁, 中国. Do you know their full names? Abbreviations are formed because some words are used frequently in conversations, but their full names are too long. Over time, abbreviations start to appear. For example, 我今天晚上要搭高速铁路回家。要不要买高速铁路车票？ These sentences are often used in daily conversations. Saying the full name every time can be troublesome, so people naturally use abbreviations, such as 我今天晚上要搭高铁回家。要不要买高铁车票？ This phenomenon doesn't only happen in Chinese. You must have heard of NASA. Some abbreviations are common and well known by everyone, like NASA as we just mentioned. Others are used only within certain groups, for example, TBD or 限动. But have you ever thought about the fact that Chinese abbreviations actually have rules? Today, let's take a look at the 3 common abbreviation rules in Chinese. Rule 1. Representative character. This rule is the same as the examples we mentioned earlier, like 北车, 珍奶, NASA, 高铁, and 限动. It involves using the representative character of a word. Many words in Chinese are made up of combinations, such as 线上课程, 德国香肠, and 生日快乐. So, extracting a representative character to create an abbreviation is the most common rule. Rule 2. Associate character. The second rule is similar to the first one. It also involves extracting representative characters from words. The difference is that this type of abbreviations represents a group of objects with the same nature. For example, 中老年 refers to both 中年人 and 老年人。进出口 refers to both 进口 and 出口。I believe you can see that the rule for this kind of abbreviation is to extract the representative characters and then add a combined word. We also often use this rule when talking about countries, like 中美 refers to China and the United States. 日韩 refers to Japan and South Korea, and 英法 refers to the United Kingdom and France. When abbreviating countries, we don't add the word 国 at the end, mainly because when we use these abbreviations, people usually know they refer to countries. For example, 中美关系, 日韩美妆店, etc. However, if we say 中老年 as just 中老 or 进出口 as just 进出, it could easily be confused with other meaning. That's why we don't add 国 when talking about countries, but we do add a combined word at the end for other abbreviations. Rule 3. Numberlization. What's the longest Chinese word you have learned? Most Chinese words are made up of 1 to 3 characters, with 2-character words being the most common. So, when we want to describe more than 2 objects of the same type, we often numberlize them. For example, 三军 refers to the Air Force, the Army, and the Navy. 四季 refers to spring, summer, fall, and winter. 五官 refers to the ears, eyes, mouth, nose, and tongue. With numberlized abbreviations, it becomes much easier to explain complex meanings. For example, you may say, 这个地方天气很好，四季如春 or 这个人五官端正，长得真好看。In this video, we discussed the 3 common abbreviation rules in Chinese: representative characters, associated characters, and numberlization. Do you have a similar structure in your native language? Leave a comment and tell me about your interesting abbreviations or other fun Chinese abbreviations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to encourage me to keep sharing tips for learning Chinese.